I forgot did I change my I think I probably didn't change my notifications over on my stream, did I? I was so excited for doing it over on YouTube that I actually forgot to do it over on Twitch. And let's find out. Yep, I forgot to change it on Twitch. That one's on me. That's not anyone's fault except mine. I can't blame Twitch for that one. That was all me. I was excited.
It's not your birthday.
Don't remind me. I hate it.
It's my birthday tomorrow, but not yours.
It's Wizz's birthday.
Tomorrow. So technically in a few hours. For me. Technically.
I have it for Overwatch too. Damn it.
Yeah.
God damn it. I can't. And for some reason, my Google Chrome has been acting like shit for me. It's been weird.
Use Firefox for that.
I am about to just start using it, Firefox again. Honestly, like I have Firefox, and I only specifically use it to like record stuff from my Hulu and stuff for videos, so I can actually like see it. But it's like, yeah, Firefox is just actually way better. Funny enough.
Firefox. I also use Firefox if I want to check like Netflix or Spotify or anything. To Discord. Google Chrome blocks that for you. Firefox doesn't.
Yeah, I'm just gonna take my. Let's go over my YouTube and see where the fuck the stuff is. I feel so stupid. I should have checked my stream. Oh well. Oh yeah, it worked again over on YouTube at least. Solasta again. Okay, so at least we have a way to actually guarantee Solasta the stream on YouTube working now. That's good, because that was the weirdest problem I was having before. Solasta. There you go. I fixed it. Everything. That's the thing about Twitch. It looks like I can fix everything. Done. Problem solved. While I'm live and not make it super awkward. Let's check. I'm gonna make sure that everything on Twitch is. Man, YouTube is good. Oh, that's a weird thing. That's not terrible. That's just weird. There you go. Okay, so the tags are weird though. Like not the actual like tags, like the tags for like hashtag thingies. Nah, that could be worse. Also fun fact. Oh, also I guess I should probably let you guys know Odin is okay.
Okay, that's good.
He was just really horny. I'm not kidding. Apparently, dogs are unneutered if their prostate does not get stimulated. So they whack off essentially. The prostate can't get swollen up and start to bleed. It happens to a lot of dogs that are unneutered. It's very common. And if it just so happens that the prostate is bleeding, and then they have like a drip, of basically blood. They can actually, more or less have that there while peeing, and it'll make it appear like they're peeing blood, but they're just mixing the blood from their prostate into their pee while shooting it out. So we're all learning fun things today about dogs. Some of them are disgusting.
Yes.
But it apparently also, by the way, because I was curious, because I'm a curious dumb bastard and I like to look things up. Can something similar to that happen to humans? Apparently, it can. If you do not release the things after a very long time, it can get swollen up. And you know when you get blue balls? Imagine that times like 20, basically, is what you'll get. You will start seeing some red in your piss. Because you're basically just swollen down there. And whether people want to admit it or not, we're supposed to be kind of releasing some of this stuff after a while. It's not good for your body to retain it. There's also one of the things that I find really funny, because after I've been researching, it brought me down a rabbit hole. If you want the best chance of actually, like, I guess, apparently not getting someone pregnant, is do not do anything for a very long time. Just let them swell up, and they're shooting a ginormous army of blanks. Because they're essentially just really old and weak. So if everyone's got that type of fetish, I know a lot of people do, that's how you should be doing it. However, if you want the best chance of apparently getting knocked up, whack off like a whole day beforehand, take 24 hours, and then do it. And they're just the freshest you can get, apparently. And that's how you have a higher chance of getting people pregnant. Yes, this all came from my dog fucking having this, like, blood problem thing that freaked me out. And I'm giving you a front view of, like, what ADHD looks like. Because you'll just go down rabbit holes, start figuring things out out of curiosity. And then you start becoming, like, really knowledgeable about the dumbest, weirdest shit. Also, my fucking, Me9 thing isn't working on our Twitch. I fixed it yesterday. That's so weird. Did you get any? Did you see anything?
Me9 thing?
The bot that tells you we're live. Me6.
Me6, not Me9.
Oh yeah. Oh right. Dyslexic upside down. Yeah.
I have not seen it on Discord yet.
Yeah, I don't see it either. It's such an odd thingy.
It is online. Maybe it's just being slow. Sometimes it's a bit slow.
Let's see. Actually, well.
Or maybe Me6 just sucks, which it actually does.
Yeah. Did you tell me that there was another bot I should be using too?
I know. I told you to look into finding another bot for things because Me6 did some grimy shit.
Yeah, I gotta remember to look into. Hey Siri, set a reminder for 8:30 p.m. Do a thing.
I will be in Me6.
Oh my God. Hey Siri, set a reminder for 8:30 p.m. Okay, apparently Siri's just not having my shit. I just write in normal. Jesus Christ. Just to remind me, because I gotta look up more bots. I don't know how many other bots there actually are for Discord. I'm assuming there probably is more. Hopefully there's a competition for it. Hopefully people will actually have good stuff out there. Hey,
there is competition for it. You just need to look for it.
My phone is being stupid. Do a thing, phone. Oh my God.
No, I'm gonna tell that everyone. The bot is this one. There we go.
Oh,
I'll be Me6.
Thank you. Fucking, I'm so confused why that doesn't want to work. I'm gonna have to keep an eye on and do it myself when I stream.
It might just be very slow. It might just in an hour or so come up with, hey, got is streaming. We know.
When Roberto does it, apparently it works like a little bit after.
Yeah. Like that, it might just be slow.
Actually, what does my friend use? I don't know. One of my friends actually uses a bot. So let me see. Her Discord's a fucking mess. Oh, I think it's announcements maybe. That's what it is. Oh, she uses Me6 too. What the fuck's that work for her? Huh? I'm about to yell at her.
Just for no. Me6 is a bitch. Your fan might not be a bitch, but Me6 is a bitch.
Me6 is a total bitch. I forgot what I was gonna do. Oh yeah, fuck.
Solasta.
Oh no, not that. I was trying to fucking.
I
was trying to make a reminder.
Yeah.
I got distracted, and then I was also going to go make a announcement thing on Instagram to let people know I'm live, and then I got distracted again. So I got the reminder done. Let me see if because I'm trying to be more open on Instagram and talk to people. I'm just really bad at Instagram because for you to be good at Instagram, you gotta have like here my pictures. Here's my face. Hey, I'm just kind of like I'm so like antisocial when it comes to like that stuff. Wow. Okay, phone. On Twitter, I've been becoming more active.
Oh, fair enough.
I'm just yeah. Oh, you getting sleepy already?
Yeah, but I think it's because it's a very somber month, sunlight related to sunrise. Like it's very this is like January, but a little sun compared to other Januaries.
Ah, okay. Yeah. For
So,
me, it's been a gross January.
so gross. How do you mean gross?
It's just been like super muddy and like
Yeah.
a little snow here and there, but it's mostly just been
Yeah,
mud
same
and water.
Same here. There was not a lot of sun this January, which is might be why I and many other people are tired. More
Yeah.
than others.
Yeah. Well, the thing is also January and winters like this usually lead to a lot of like seasonal depression. This year for me has not been that bad with seasonal depression. I think it's because I've been going out and walking my dog so much, so I'm getting some sun.
Yeah.
But like last year, my seasonal depression was terrible. I walked my dog every other day, and I was in a slump. It was so bad. What else did I want to do? Okay, yeah.
There we go, Me 6. There we go.
Is Me 6 working now?
It's just finally posted it.
Jesus Christ.
3 minutes after I posted
Well,
it.
at least it went up. Yesterday, it didn't want to go up at all. Fucking hell. But yeah. Fucking... I'm still so salty that... You know what? No, fuck it. I will play Solasta on TikTok as soon as it hits 6:05. I'm putting up that app, Weez, and we're testing it.
Okay.
I'm that petty.
Fair enough.
Anyway, I might just go live with the Solasta. Go in studio mode. Pop up my Solasta. Actually, you know what? No, I have... Wait, can I have the back... Let me see if it has the background picture. I'm curious. Does it have the background picture? Yeah, it's a nice little background. I love a little background. It's nice.
There's like an instability that may be caused by a mob.
I'm so sad that we couldn't get the video to work properly. Maybe we should go like chill on some of the mods then, and just like pull back on it a little bit to clean everything up. Private. Load game. Weiss and John mods. Load.
No, I think it's because it really is. I think just because we didn't have the thingy installed,
Probably.
the script extender. So what if you install script extender? That should be fine then.
Also, I tried getting the world to come in and say hi, but he like is sleeping, and I'm trying to not bother him while he sleeps too much.
Okay.
Also, wait, did you hear about one of the, oh wait, no, I don't remember when the world said it live or not. But no, you know what? I'm not even gonna talk about it. It's his business. Never mind. It's just something that they said earlier that I was just my brain fucking hurt from his family.
Ah, okay.
Yeah. But which, by the way, I have the lot. Do I need to send an invite?
Oh yeah, I didn't know you had the lobby open.
Oh, sorry.
I
can't
Join
invite.
game.
Oh, invite the party. Bam.
I'm already joining the game.
Damn it! I wanted to invite you first. I was literally just racing.
I was already joining.
Oh,
You're too late.
I will say the invitation versus like you coming into the game is actually pretty fast in this game.
Uh-huh.
Wisteria. Can I give it to Wiss? There you go. Wiss. And Wiss. Damn it. And Wiss. There you go. Ready. So I was watching videos of people talking about like the D&D classes and like the rankings on like of like the best classes from the worst classes, and these are just like by the books classes, by the way, what they give you to work with in terms of like gameplay mechanics, in terms of like role play. It's like a mix of stuff together. I expected a martial class to be the worst one. I did. I was not expecting that I would be able to, that my favorite classes that I would pick are some of the best martial classes. Funny enough, I didn't realize that because Like when I look at classes, I try to figure out like, all right, what's the best for me to be able to like do stuff. And I briefly do read stuff. I think I'm just very lucky that overall when I pick stuff like a paladin, I specifically pick one of the subclasses of the paladin. I didn't expect that to actually be one of the better subclasses for the paladin, because apparently the paladin is basically the best martial class in terms of tanking, and in terms of like its job that it can do and the tools it gives you. And basically the fighters kind of like well, I think it's fighter champion, that subclass specifically, is like utter garbage. And it's so sad. But I guess this is gonna make you happy. In terms of like flexibility, the bard is like the best class in the game, basically, because it gives you so much to work with.
Yeah.
I was like, fuck, the fuck boys win.
Yes. You don't know that you don't know they win.
It's like they're so well rounded. Apparently, you guys can. I guess you can learn pretty much any magic from classes.
I don't know. I know they were around, but I don't know why they were around.
Like
you stayed a bit ahead of me while I was away too. So I don't know what we are doing or where we are at the moment.
I think we're doing a. Actually, we can leave that there, I guess. I think we're doing. Oh yeah, we're doing a mission. We're just clearing this place out, I think.
Deliver the package to the ball.
Hey yo. What's this?
The mode triggers.
Oh, we have a moat. Oh, good lord.
Obviously it can be triggered by shooting it with a bow or magic or something.
Oh.
Like, what is it?
That tree? Okay,
maybe.
Yo, Joe's got his HPP hurt. How much?
That's it, yes. There you go.
Oh, nice. I guess we probably should have short rest for Joe's booty because he's like already hurt. Give him a little soft short rest. We'll just short rest in the middle of this like giant fucking swamp. It's fine. Come here, Josie. You need to get your little belly touched. Damn, I have so many dice.
I also heard apparently.
Yeah, we got into a fight with a bunch of orcs, and one was an orc shaman. And that orc shaman shot lightning at you a lot, by the way. He was a bitch.
Oh yeah, we have the boots of levitation. Huh.
Oh yeah, I think did I give it to you? I don't remember.
You need a tune to the boots, so I don't know who I want to tune it with.
Oh, go for it.
I don't know, my boss or my thing.
Whichever one of you will be the biggest nuisance to the enemy.
What does levitate even do again? I forgot.
It lets you fly around, basically.
Yeah.
I mean, technically, I think you can just kind of like float over the swamp if you wanted, if you have that on. What would be this?
Yeah. I wanna tune it to my warlock.
Nani?
What happened?
Something on Twitch.
Oh
yeah, it's definitely on Twitch.
bot. Ban the bot.
Yeah. Murder it with fire.
I'm not good at this.
All right, good. I always like enjoy watching you or like Hero Race for that shit.
I can cast levitate every 1 hour. Okay.
Okay, oh, I feel like there's gonna be somebody here. The orcs here are not that weak. I had actually used rage to hold a couple of them off.
Cautious.
Like, they're not super strong or anything, but they're still something you kind of like, I don't want to get hit by that. Resources.
Serpentine. Serpentinite.
I'm gonna hide here. I'm gonna go over here now. Yes. Keep it
You
nice.
can loot this barrel.
Oh, I just realized if we go back to Divinity, are we gonna be able to keep that same file you and me had?
Yes. Actually, it depends. Did you load another profile?
No.
Because Divinity works with profiles, remember that.
I don't think I did. I think we're in still the same profile.
Then you might have accidentally saved over the thingy.
Oh no!
But
Shit.
you can in Divinity you need to make different profiles for each save.
I wonder if there's a mod we can get where we can just make our own custom party.
Magnificent Morning Star.
The fuck.
Primed Warhammer.
Mine.
Flash arrows.
The fuck? The skeleton was fucking full of shit. What the fuck?
A heavy raid. What does that say?
Is the Morningstar two-handed? Oh, it is two-handed.
I don't know.
I think. I don't know, but I want that. I want that. I guess Joe can have that.
Morning Stars.
Let me see. Let's see this. See how.
Let's go. One of our patrol reports that an orc raiding party has settled in North Forest.
Oh, it's not. It's a two. Oh, what's this? Oh, wait a minute. Wait. Can I think one of us can upgrade my Warhammer now? We just need to get one of the items. Yeah, we can. I can get a higher powerful Warhammer. Let's go. So we need that little purple thingy. I think we should probably buy that from somebody.
Yeah, the oil of acuteness.
I'll be cute with it. Let's go.
Acuteness.
It's gotta be a real cutie all over my goddamn hammer. I'll tell you what. See, you're not the only one who can make cheesy bad jokes.
You know there's a difference between cuteness and acuteness, right?
No. But
Go there.
oh, Captain. Hello. Oh, by the way, Captain.
Yo.
Remember we talked about Vox Machina and like death in the show?
Yeah.
Fuck you.
Okay.
It's
There's a tent over
don't
there.
fucking don't even talk to me right now.
I am talking to you.
Not you, Captain. Fucking something happened immediately that I don't want to spoil, but I was just like, oh yeah, no, everyone should be fine. What the fuck? Just god.
Should.
Yeah.
Doesn't mean guaranteed.
The fucking don't get me wrong. I watched this and I was like, oh, I mean, the thing is the Vox Machina the show themselves fucked it up because you see trailers of these characters being in there in the future parts of the show they haven't seen yet. So I was like, all right, they're fine.
Yeah, resurrection is a thing in D&D, and it's a thing.
Nothing over here, it seems.
It's
A barrel over there.
Which, by the way, does Captain sound low to you, Weiss?
You sound fine for me.
Okay.
Am I low again?
No, you sound fine for me.
Huh.
It could just be me.
Well, it's just
Like,
you.
I maxed you out at like 200 on on Discord, and you still sound a little low to me, but it's fine.
To me, it sounds fine.
I can't really do anything about that at that point.
Yeah, it is what it is. Like, I can still hear you.
I mean, I could turn up my input a little bit.
Yeah, it's okay.
That is a guy there. Oh, it's a force ranger.
What's over here? I feel like
Communication.
I'm looking at this thing over here. I prefer going to where Weiss is because I feel safer because this one spot has no cover and it just screams ambush.
Where you're going, I don't see a way to go. Get over
I can
there
probably
from where
jump
we-
on there, I think.
I don't think I can.
I can't jump.
try.
Apparently I cannot. Never mind. My character's like saying no.
Yeah, my guy just also says no, so yeah, you cannot jump it.
I will do my best.
She's a friendly creature.
Also, by the way, I put up a poll on YouTube. Me asking people who's their favorite lady from Vox Machina. Kidolith is winning, and that angers me because Pike is on the list.
Did he give you something for me?
Like,
I mean, it's also interesting because Caleb is like one of the more hated characters, right?
yeah, in the campaign.
What?
Yeah.
I don't know what the ass was.
They asked if he had some. If the lady gave us a package for him.
Oh yeah, there you go.
Here you go.
Yeah, everyone seems to love Kidolith in the show because she's a huge dork and she's really cute. But I personally like Pike because she's so fucking like blunt and I love her. Like when she needs to be the good guy or a good person and whatever, she'll be. Oh my god, I love this job. This job is amazing. It just gives a bunch of crap. Wait, can we do like? Oh, I don't want to pickpocket you. Sorry, buddy. Can we like buy? I think can we buy like recipes from them or anything? Apparently not. I can click on them. Weird. Oh wait, here you go. Here's a shop lady person thing. But yeah, like Pike when she's like when she needs to be like the adult, she'll be the adult. But it's one of those things wherever she's fighting, she's so you can see why her and Grog get along. Cause she's like she'll start swearing like a crazy person and do all this fun shit. But then she'll also talk about like God and stuff whenever well not she'll talk about she'll talk about like being a good person. It's just chill and I like her for that. And everyone's just like right now.
Sell the oil.
Let's see. Actually, I'm gonna look it up right now. But do you have any idea like how ironic it is that I like the religious character in a D&D campaign?
Well, it's interesting because obviously in season 1 she had like the stint of like not really like conflict of interest.
Yeah.
Between her religion and what she enjoyed doing, but then it was like, oh no, your religion allows you to do that, and it's totally fine.
That was a
like,
really weird subplot. I'll be honest. Like I like the way that their religion was like allowing it, but when her god said you can either go and live in our temple or go out and just hang out with your friends, I was just kind of like, I mean, if your religion's happy with it, why wouldn't you choose your friends? Like,
yeah, it was basically like the conflict of interest isn't with the goddess. It's like an internal.
Yeah, her own insecurities essentially.
Yeah.
Which I thought was a nice little twist on the whole like religion thing. Because in most stories they do make the religion be like, ah, you shouldn't be doing this. No, this one's like, no, you're chill. You can go have fun.
Yeah.
It's like, okay.
D&D religions tend to be pretty lenient on what you can and can't do. And obviously, like, that whole subplot was made because that player wasn't.
Oh yeah, she was voice acting.
So they kind of had to create something in between to like make up for that and tie it all back together.
I think they did for what it was. I think it was a pretty good job. It does come off a little clunky when you realize like that she should probably know this if she's been a part of this religion for such a long time.
Yeah, there is that. That is a bit of a problem.
But at the same time, it could have been just something that she brought on herself, I guess. Ish.
Yeah,
I don't know.
I
It's weird.
Think they could have played more into like the self-conscious side of things, because that's what it was really, is that she was lacking self-confidence and it was like interfering with things.
While wearing these braces, you gain +1 bonus to a DC of your stunning strike. I don't have stunning strike. Oh, it's for monks. Ooh.
Yeah, she sells the oil, but we're not well acquainted enough with the faction to buy the oil.
Oh, okay. I also found a primed halberd that is reach of 2+2 and does 1d10. Huh.
That's pretty good.
Yeah, and looking at my hammer, the hammer that I have does 1d10. No, wait, it does 1d8 damage and
my goodness.
versatile strike 1d10 as well. I don't know what that means altogether.
Okay. So
I don't know which one's
what that
better.
Means versatile is you can pick between one-handing and two-handing. Two-handing does more damage, but if you one-hand, you can do stuff with your offhand. The
Oh,
halberd,
I like
I
that.
imagine the halberd is a two-handed weapon.
It
so
is.
You can't do anything with your offhand. Yeah, but if you don't have anything that you would want to use in your offhand, then the halberd is probably going to be definitively better.
I think you are right because the thing is, I already have a much stronger
It's good
the thing that we found, the majestic Morningstar. It does all of that shit. It does attack bonus +1, damage bonus +1, effect 1d8. So it does the same thing as that the hammer. I'm buying this motherfucking
Actually, the mace, if this is running off of similar to 5e rules, then that mace will be considered magical for the sake of overcoming physical resistances. So if an enemy has like resistance to non-magical piercing, and the Morningstar does piercing, because it's a +1 and therefore magical, it still does full damage, even though the enemy should be resistant to it. Basically, just gets to ignore resistances.
I'm just sell all the stuff I don't need.
Question as to why those resistances exist in the first place, but
We're not gonna worry about that.
Gloves of Steve. She also sells the gloves of Thievery.
Ooh, that could be good for you or Joe, I think.
+5 on Dex sleight of hand double check, +5 on Dex Thieves tools.
I want to see what
I have Thieves tools.
I want to see what this thing looks like on. Holy fuck on a duck! What the fuck? Captain, you seen the stream?
hold on.
That's a long
It's too
thing.
big!
Yeah, it seems like the length of a halberd.
Holy fuck! I love it. I'm down.
It's called a poleaxe, I think.
Yeah, I'd call this a poleaxe. Holy shit. That is definitely got some reach. God damn.
Yep.
I'm down with this. Hey, I was watching. I've been watching way more D&D stuff recently. I found a guy who does all of. I've been watching so much D&D stuff. I'm trying to like learn more about D&D on YouTube and trying to like check out more people's videos. And every D&D content creator is promoting each other's shit. I love it. They're so cool.
Oh yeah, yeah. Like they're super connected like that. Like there's a whole bunch of different like groups, so to speak, and they all kind of intermingle. Like Crit Crab talks a lot with Davy Chappie and Crispy's Tavern, and sometimes they talk to Joe Cat, and Joe Cat knows
Joe Cat is
Dave
amazing.
Noodles, and then that's Puffin Forest, and then that leads to other stuff, and you know, so on and so forth.
Joe Cat is amazing. He's
Oh yeah.
There was
Joe Cat is 100% an IRL bard. Like he is the epitome of a bard.
I don't know which one that is. I have like a handful of people.
He's the animator. He does the crap to classes.
Oh, I love that man. Yeah, he's great.
the one with the Monster Hunter ring leg.
Yeah, the wingling. He's fucking great. He on TikTok. He's been banned like twice because he swears so much in his videos. Because he'll take the videos, the classes and shit. Yeah, and then he'll put it on there. He'll call someone a dumbass for playing a certain way because it's the whole joke of the character. And TikTok's like, you're bullying people, and they ban him.
Yeah, that's the whole point of Joe Crap. Is like he's just an asshole. He's super arrogant. He thinks his way is the best way.
Yeah, and he talks about like he is playing a character. That's the point.
100%.
But people don't get that shit.
You can tell with like the inflections that like they are two very different personas, so to speak.
Yeah.
We're going two different ways.
And whenever he like is on other people's channels, he acts a little differently. Yeah, like it's he acts chilled out.
His live stuff or like his let's.
You go
like,
left or right?
He's just really chilled
I have
and is
no
honestly
idea.
just a sweetheart. But then Joe Crap is just like kind of an asshole.
I guess we can go inside. I'm curious about this dungeon. The thing that
It doesn't seem to be a dungeon even.
it's a place they don't. There's a place they don't want us to go. Therefore, we must go. The rules of D&D.
Go in. But I don't see anything.
Fucking. I forgot what to say. There was this one guy who talks about like just like lore in D&D, and
It might be Davy Chappie.
I think it might be Davy Chappie. Because he usually has a very like chilled out voice. And he's calm
Mm.
in his videos, and he's I think he called the dragons like the cuties of D&D or some shit because everyone wants to fuck them.
Yeah, that sounds like Tappy Chappy.
Nah, it doesn't seem like there's anything in here, sad face.
Yeah.
There's a rock over here though.
Yeah, there's another way to go in.
Oh, okay, we'll just go
Yeah,
back.
the rock
over
is on the outside, not the inside. There's another way to go in.
Maybe someone gets stuck in here at some point. But what was it? He's the one who I watched videos talking about dragons. He's the one who actually originally got me into D&D because of the dragons, and I fell into like a long pit of like lore eventually. I started watching all of his videos. He talked about the orcs. He talked about how the orcs are used in different stories to like different levels, because like it's heavily implied that orcs do horrible things to women. As I'm sure you know what I mean.
Yeah.
To like make half orcs and whatever. Because a lot of people have been like trying to lay off of that because how gross it is. So now instead they'll have like orcs just mingle with like half giants and giants and all that, and just like eventually they're trying to mingle them into actual society. You start seeing more, and in a lot of D&D groups they'll have like the orcs just hanging out inside of a town sometimes.
Well, the thing is like you can have like a lot of their original lore without it getting like touchy, you know?
Yeah, you don't need a goblin slayer this shit, you know what I mean?
Yeah, it also depends on the group that you're with.
Yeah. Like for me, I don't mind the dark element of these, like, of what orcs were. You could honestly turn that into an interesting thing where like people expect a certain like level of disgustingness from orcs and then have them not be that.
Yeah,
like,
that's why like the gentle giant half orc is always like just a go-to archetype. Everyone just loves that because like they're expected to be like really like brooding and like strong and not very smart and stuff like that, and then they're just a gentle giant and it's like, oh
yeah. I looked into, because of course the guy who made this video also talks into a lot of like the breeding of orcs and what are the scariest like combinations. Half giant, no, the giants banging orcs is terrifying. Because it makes,
yeah, that would be terrifying.
Because it makes a really, really powerful orc that's also really intelligent. And it's, yeah.
And then if that orc gets blessed by their god, they get even
which
more
they almost always do because of how strong they are.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Trouble with the rebels. Hey, oil of goodness. I can make your thingy now.
Oh yeah.
I found oil. Where is crafting?
Do you need my hammer?
Yeah, you need. I think you need to unequip it because we have it, but you need to unequip it. I think you cannot have it equipped.
Where? Who do I
Oh,
give it
you
to?
have? Wait, you don't have it equipped. I
don't have it equipped. Actually, let me see. Can I?
Why can't I kick things on in here?
I think I have to give it to you.
I'm already. Oh wait, no, I'm already crafting the gray sort of acuteness. That's why.
Oh, that's
I'm
why.
crafting something. That's why I cannot.
Oh, maybe we should actually long rest then, I guess.
Wait, no. I can. My warlock is also proficient with the rosary, so I can still craft it.
Oh my god, we're gonna have so much stuff. What was I talking about? Yeah, but orcs, in terms of like what race can probably take over the world, orcs in D&D, if you have the right breeding and people who are smart enough, yeah, you could take over. Yeah, it's scary.
Yeah, but during my second campaign, like the last chapter was basically like, hey, all of the orcs of this one continent are like migrating to this other continent. We go over there and there's like a different breed of orcs, and they're basically planning on resurrecting this goddess of like plague and disease and stuff, and could very easily take over the world. And we're like, oh fuck, that's a problem.
Yep.
Knight, armor,
like
shortbow.
Like elves are needed and all, but they're not as flexible. It's kind of nuts.
It was really funny the way that we dealt with it, because these two bands of orcs are like completely different breeds essentially. They were in the same camp together. They were not getting along, and we basically just started a mosh pit in amongst themselves, and they just killed each other.
That's probably the best way to handle orcs, honestly. If you can get them to kill each other, problem solved. Because that's really the only thing stopping orcs from taking over in D&D. They're just so fucking disorganized.
Wait for me.
Oh my god, that was...
Wait for me.
I'm waiting. But like D&D orcs are fucking terrible. Like people talk about like Lord of the Rings orcs. Lord of the Rings orcs are fucking stupid unless, well, it depends on what we're talking about movies and the
tiny.
Yeah, the original ones are basically goblins. Then they turned them into Urukais, which turned like what you expect orcs to be.
I think Urukai are specifically Saruman, and then Uruks are specifically.
Hello, hero.
I think I remember that.
Yeah, I know. Orcs are specifically basically goblins. Goblins and orcs can be interchanged in the books of Lord of the Rings. Urukai are mutated goblins that are turned into giant fuckers, which are made from the Sauron, essentially. I got into a lot of Lord of the Rings lore recently too, by the way.
Oh, fair. So you probably know more about it than I do at this point.
There's so fucking much. There's so fucking much.
It goes really.
It goes so deep. By the way, hero, we're talking more about lore. By the way,
whenever, it's so insulting whenever like fucking Rings of Power.
Bruh, okay. I specifically got involved with Lord of the Rings lore because I kept getting told that Rings of Power is so bad. I then proceeded to go look into the lore. I watched 2 episodes of Rings of Power, and I wanted to kill myself. It was it was terrible. Holy shit.
It's bad.
Okay, ignoring the book's lore, just putting this next to movies hurts me. Also, one thing, the orcs keep talking about, like, oh, we're sensitive to sunlight. Then why the fuck are you constantly in sunlight? Why?
That's like the whole point of why Mordor is like casting shadow.
I see skeletons.
Yeah. What makes it worse is the way that the orcs were treated in the show was they're just all fucking morons. Because if the light hurt them that much, they would specifically build the area to be covered in shade, essentially, to make sure they're not affected by the light, and they would, they'd keep protection over their faces. But you barely see that shit, and they ignore the light 90% of the time. Oh, we're fighting. Right. Anyway. Yeah. Sorry, I got distracted by fucking talking about this shit because I shouldn't be angry about Rings of Power. It wasn't really made for me, but then I got into the lore and now I hate it. Fucking, I hate Rings of Power almost as much as I dislike Velma, but at least Velma makes me laugh how bad it is. Rings of Power doesn't make me laugh. Rings of Power makes me sad. Fucking hell. Which, by the way, Hero, what have you been watching recently? Have you been watching anything? Have you been watching Vox Machina? Good times. Which, by the way, RJ has not watched Vox Machina, so I can't spoil anything for Vox Machina until RJ watches that shit.
What, even season 1?
No, he's seen season 1. Joe's the one that hasn't seen season 1 yet.
Of course.
Yeah. Norberto, watched season 1 after I told him to, and guess what? Out of all the characters in the entire show, guess who's Norberto's favorite character? The same guy who likes fucking the grape guy from My Hero.
The box?
Yeah. Norberto likes Scallon. Yeah.
But then, like, when you said it with that tone, I was like, no, it's gonna be something weirder than that. But what's weirder than Scallon?
Yeah, but it's like the reason he likes him is cause he's so fucking nasty. I love Scallon personally, but I can tell certain parts of his personality are toxic. That's why he's designed the way he is as a character.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, Norberto's just like, I like these things. Like, you're an idiot.
These are positive qualities that I wish I had in myself.
I still love the him dancing to distract people, seeing when he's like slapping pies on his dick. That was such a funny fucking scene, though. It was so good.
Nah, that was one of the scenes where I was like, okay, I understand what's going on here. I don't need to see the rest of this.
I did, especially when that one guy who was a noble was like super happy to have this dude's like pelvic region thrusted towards his face.
That's what happens when you roll a weird number.
That's what happens when an old ass nobleman is so far in the closet he doesn't realize what's going on. Like, he's just like so excited to be there with Scallon. Like, oh shit. But yeah, definitely love Scallon. But I can still see
skeletons, so they resist almost everything except burn damage.
Oh, well, it's a good thing. Oh fuck, I have my mace. Still gonna shoot him anyway. Fuck that guy. God, I hate Scallon.
She said that's your mark.
Oh yeah, I didn't want to waste it or anything, but I guess we probably should be using it right now, actually.
Yeah, because there are a lot of skeletons here. Like, 1, 2... At least 4 skeletons if there aren't more coming. Plus you don't need to recast every combat encounter.
The next season of Invincible's coming, and if you thought the first season was bloody, I've read the comics. What's coming up next is very, very gory. Can they even come down here? Like, they have melee ones too, but they're not gonna do anything.
I think they can.
I think they'd have
They
to.
can come down here, but I don't think they can go back up,
I
maybe?
think I'll stay here with Joe and protect him and wait and just go get ready with my giant halberd of death.
Fair enough.
I mean, they can't jump over this thing because it'll like run into me.
That's...
By the way, I'm still getting some comments on my old videos talking about Vox Machina's like bar scene. Because we talked about before how incredibly good that is of a scene when it comes to characterization. Season 2 kind of does something similar, but it sets them up for their arcs this season, essentially.
Oh, did you hear that Amazon picked them up for their second campaign?
Yeah! I'm excited to see that one, because I hear that's everyone's favorite, because apparently it's got a lot of interesting characters.
Yeah. I haven't seen the campaign, but I've seen a lot of animatics, and there's some crazy shit.
Everyone's favorite character is the guy who voices Percy, made a chaotic evil character, and apparently he's fucking hilarious.
Yeah, stuff happens with him. He's very important.
That does not surprise me. They also have a goblin.
I can't say more. I want to say more, but I can't say more.
Apparently they're gonna make a movie too. So they have
One or campaign 1 or 2.
I think it's one of their one-shot campaigns they did.
Oh.
That was a quick like 4-hour campaign they did. I think they're gonna turn it into a movie.
I don't understand people doing 4-hour sessions. That just seems.
I think it was like a 4 to 6 hour session they did where they were just like fucking around.
Things.
Oh, they threw what the hell they throw at you? Like a rock? What was that? I love like
I think it was a knife.
I just see the camera pull back. You see the angry fucking skeleton just throw something at Waze. He's just like, they're throwing things. Oh, poor guys. They can't hit us with that kind of shit anyway. Well, at least the chances are probably pretty low. But yeah, there's D&D is getting kind of like super popular now. The thing that worries me is, don't get me wrong, I love D&D, but
depends on the circles you're looking at, because wizards have kind of shot themselves in the foot.
They have, but the thing is, they're targeting younger audiences. That's the thing.
I mean, it's less so that they shot themselves in the foot, and more so they blew their entire leg off with a 12-gauge shotgun. Like, it's really bad. Like,
yeah,
it's not just what they're doing is like immoral and really bad and horrible for the community and stuff. It's like actually illegal as well.
I just hope that, because I've been seeing some people do some predictions that they're allowing everything to go the way it's going currently because they are
like. This is the thing is, there's a reason why I said it's actually illegal is because they're trying to deauthorize an open license. That's not something that you're allowed to do.
They're also like, specifically targeting Pathfinder, because they're trying to shut down Pathfinder, which is like, go fuck yourselves, really.
There's a shit ton of like software and stuff that uses open licenses. So if Wizards sets a precedent for deauthorizing their open gaming license, that sets a precedence for people to be able to create software, put it on like everyone's computer, and then deauthorize their open license to charge royalties.
Oh, that's true. Fuck that.
Yeah, it's massive what they're trying to do, and holy shit.
So if they did this will affect a lot more than just D&D if they get away with this.
It would break the entire. It could break the entirety of society if they set this precedent.
It's fucking D&D for fuck's Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
This is supposed to be imagination time with your friends. What the fuck?
Yeah. And it's one of those things where it's like, yeah, there's a reason why basically everyone who has money is trying to take them to court.
Now at least we can all agree on one thing. Fucking hell.
Yeah. It's so wrong on so many levels what they're doing. It's insane, and they keep fucking gaslighting the community and being like, "Oh, we're taking feedback and stuff like." It's like, fuck.
Yeah, I think that okay. So I keep seeing people say, well, I want to say people are saying this because they're trying to be nice, but if it feels like they're the whales of Wizards of the Coast. Because people are like, oh, it's Hasbro doing this. Yeah, but Wizards of the Coast are the ones gaslighting the community, though. Like, they're not making it better.
No, it's the people at Wizards that are employing this. Hasbro might have said, hey, we want you to make more money, but it's actually the people at Wizards.
Yeah.
The CEO of Wizards has pretty much only done stuff with, like, video games and microtransactions. Like, that was her job prior to being CEO of Wizards of the Coast, was microtransactions for Microsoft.
Jesus
of
Christ.
All companies, you know? And one of the leads of D&D, Chris Cow, he thinks that he doesn't play D&D, he doesn't play TTRPGs, he just assumes that his experience with MMOs and mobile games is enough to be able to make massive judgment calls.
No! No!
And he straight up sees every TTRPG player as the same. He doesn't think there's a difference between individuals.
These games all work fundamentally differently, and like players who go for these games for different reasons, though. Like it does.
The way he thinks about D&D just spits in the face of everything I like about games design. It's so upsetting.
That's so bad because you're also a game developer.
Yeah, it fucking pisses me off. Like when I started hearing about the way that Chris Cow thinks about D&D and stuff, I was losing my mind. Like,
I dash.
Holy shit.
Ooh, if I dash, I can do this. Wait, I'm gonna get in there.
Okay, that's good.
Auga! Auga!
Swing down.
Auga!
Watch it now. Watch him. You get up there and then they come down. Watch it.
Hello.
The fact that you made that.
No! What?
So
What the fuck?
selfish.
I mainly the thing. I didn't even do that.
You pushed a rock.
I pushed the rock. They're gonna start jumping down now. Yeah, the fact that I can jump really far. I have 20 strength and 20 constitution, by the way. Like, do I? Let me see. Make sure. I think I do. I can't look at it yet. Yeah, I think that the multi-million-dollar like corporations with their fucking CEOs, like they keep putting the dumbest guys who don't know.
Such a bad roll on my end.
I mean, still hit him.
I think, but 4 ticks of damage, each with a chance to do like 1 billion damage or something. But I did 1 hit of 3 damage, 1 hit of 4 damage, and 2 hits of 2 damage.
Oh, that was a bad roll. Holy shit.
Super bad.
Wow.
That was my...
Damn, this
That
beat.
should have killed. If I roll correctly, that should have killed him. That should have killed him.
The chances of him surviving that were very low, and that guy got very lucky. Goddamn. Like,
I hate my life.
what? Each of these dice are like what? 6 or something? No, they're 10. Wait, hold on. No.
The D6, the 2 damage were from
Okay. So one's a D6, one's a D6. Wait,
2 D6s, 2 3d10s.
That's nuts. That is wow. That is a roll. Holy shit.
That's a really bad roll.
Yeah.
The chances of that happening. Fuck. That's impressive. That's how you know this game is way more random than us. Like goddamn.
Computers cannot be truly random. Humans can't be truly random either.
Yeah, I started realizing
computers can be more random than computers. Computers can be more random than humans.
I took some of my friends' D&D dice, and I started trying to like roll in my wrist in a very particular way when I had them in my hand. And I was like, you can actually try to like roll in a very particular way to like get better rolls if you know what side the 20 is on. Essentially, it's not perfect, but it's not exactly random.
Yeah.
Like I've seen people get those special little rolling like tower things. Just put the dice on top of the tower. That makes it pretty random, to be fair. But yeah.
Then you're not using human anymore. Then you're using mechanics. mechanisms, which are more akin to a computer than to human force.
I got a nat 1. No, Joe. Your 1 jumps and never get a nat 1. He gets another fucking nat 1. I would have been so fucking mad.
Thank you for finishing that skeleton up for me. He was annoying me by getting lucky.
That was the incredible lucky roll, though, honestly.
I took 2 Elish blasts at him, and he had malediction on him, and he survived. He was very low health before I saw it.
Reckless. Daddy swing. Oh, I should be using my mace.
Oh yeah.
Daddy swing.
Just so you understand,
Hey.
because you're a D&D player, Captain. So just so you understand how bad the roll even more was, there was 2 Eldritch Blasts
There's 2 of
at
them.
1 target with malediction on them.
Yeah. That's painful.
So bad.
Had less than 30%, less than 40% or something HP
That's
left.
basically the equivalent of rolling a nat 20, landing a crit, and then rolling minimum damage. It's
Yeah.
just like,
Basically.
that's a bad day.
I've heard Joy's horror stories about getting like a nat 20 and then getting like the lowest damage possible on his attack.
No. That's the same thing against this skeleton. Let's see how lucky I get.
The way his DM had to describe the wow, that was a good one.
That's better. That's better.
Yeah. The way his DM described the hit when he was playing as a paladin chicken person one time because Joy comes up with the worst classes possible. Or worst characters possible. Oh wait, no, I'm sorry. Let me start over. Joy made a paladin bird person that was a werewolf and a vampire. And undead skeleton as well. I don't know how it's possible. Joy did it. That's the whole thing. He didn't do it on purpose. It turned into a mess. He had to cure himself eventually, but
How did...
I think it was Curse of Strahd. Bro, Joy hates Curse of Strahd.
Yeah, no, fuck Strahd. Apparently the module's really good, but Strahd's an asshole.
Yeah, essentially Joy got into a fight with them, and eventually he got turned into at first he got turned into an undead skeleton bird person who was a paladin. Then he got turned into like a zombie type thing. I guess he rolled high enough to retain his humanity or some shit. Then he got turned into a vampire and a werewolf or some shit. His explanation of the whole thing was massively funny because if they could actually turn this D&D character into a fucking character in a story, it'd probably be one of the funniest goddamn stories because this guy's got the worst. Joe has the worst luck in D&D. And he also didn't die.
His wrists are a bit bad. He might have just have bad wrists then.
Oh, Joy's got flimsy wrists.
Yeah, maybe that's why.
No.
He cannot roll correctly.
Fucking, but it was some shit.
Like we said before, humans are less random than computers.
Oh wait, I gotta pick this up. Hey, yeah. What I got a message? I got a message. Okay. Oh, we got some gold, baby. Let's go. I love gold. Oh.
God. What is this thing?
I got a jewelry.
No way, I just think so something. Okay.
Joe gets that. Oh, no, this is a longbow, guys. It was a prime longbow. But yeah, like the thing is about like Joy's descriptions of his like D&D sessions. They don't. Well, he doesnn't roleplay because Joy keeps laughing. Joy can't keep himself seriously when he does roleplay, so he just fucking fucks around too much. I really want to do the roleplay stuff. One of his other friends does a lot of roleplay, and Joy just laughs at him. He can't take him seriously. I'm just kind of like, it's fun. Just voice act.
I cannot. You don't have. I have these, so you don't. But I cannot get over that. 1 second.
I'm gonna fucking throw you.
1 second.
Only I
If you
can
give
throw
it
him.
back to me, I will give you the
You
T-Tools.
certainly try.
Yes.
If you ever hear that from
You
a
now have
DM,
T. You now have
you
T-Tools.
should
I
be
gave them to you.
scared.
Oh, wait, say it again.
You can certainly try.
Oh. Yeah, no. I
Like,
think one of
DM, can I try and jump that distance? And it's like, you most certainly could try. It basically means you're gonna need to roll a nat 20 or you're gonna die.
So in Joy's D&D party, what I just did is what his DM does. When he's like, when he tells me, can I try this? And he just goes, he starts going, that means no, don't do it. It's a bad idea. One of the things that I found really interesting about D&D, which I'm going to send this back to Luis in a second. Where's the, there it goes. One of the things I found really interesting about D&D is one thing that, like, whenever you attack something and you roll like an 18 or a 19 and you miss, you should probably not be fighting that thing. I'm just saying. One of there was a scene I saw because they were comparing it to the moment in the
AC of 16. It's either 16 or 18. It's really high. Their challenge rating are half, by the way.
Who?
Animated armor. Their challenge rating are half, which basically means a party of level 1s should be able to take on 2 of them, and they have an AC of 16, which is like half.
Damn.
Good luck hitting that at first level.
Nah, it's
My
pretty bad.
button is AC of 17 at the moment.
Actually, let me check my guy. But the thing is, the moment in Vox Machina. Oh shit, my barbarian's got 20 and 20 for yep. Oh my god, but he's got a 9 in fucking intelligence. I have an AC of 17. Okay, that's not bad for a barbarian. What was it? There was a scene where Grog, like takes a swing at one of the dragons in the city. And you see in the trailer where he jumps at him and his axe just shatters into nothing. Apparently, this is supposed to be like a reference to a moment where they did the same thing in the campaign where the dragons were attacking the city, and Grog's first response was to swing at the dragon in front of you, and Matt Mercer was like, "All right, roll," and he's like, 18, and he goes, "That misses," and then the guy's face just goes, "Huh?"
Yeah, the Grog's player is like brand new to D&D.
Was he? Oh wow.
Yeah.
He
That was his first character, I'm pretty sure.
well, funny thing is he started DMing after that too. I think he loves D&D from what I can tell.
Yeah, no, he's like one of like, I don't know if there is a #1 most popular character in their second campaign, but Travis's character Fjord, so popular. People fucking love that guy.
I don't trust these runes.
I trust that'll be fun. The thing I know that like I know enough about their second campaign to know that I think Travis's character was like the leader of the group or some shit, right?
Basically, he was like the de facto leader, yeah.
They have a lot of like just they're basically all
Wait a second.
thieves and criminals essentially, right?
It might need to be night for that to open.
Interesting. I don't even know.
It might need to be.
Hmm.
We're now
I know-
morning.
I know some of them technically are, yeah.
I know they have that little goblin person thing that's adorable as shit, and he keeps trying to steal shit from people.
I love not.
Watch out.
Berserker.
Berserker.
I think what's Berserker? Who's Berserker?
Or Berserker. Did you not see the Or Berserker walk to you and then walk back?
That's
again?
hot. I want to beat him up. Everything's
is
glowing.
nuts.
Everything's glowing red on my side. I can't see shit.
Every now and then it goes red, but not all the time. It's weird.
Give me
Come
a
on, let
fucking.
me loot this skeletons
Alright,
before.
with the skeletons, I'll go over there and spank some hams. But yeah, I like that. There was a scene I saw from their animated thing when they're like bathing or something. They're like relaxing at I think in an inn or something.
They not want to pick up the armor.
Travis's character guy is like off in the bathroom, and the Percy's voice actor, chaotic evil character, was talking to the goblin. He's trying to convince him to steal from this guy's like backpack or some shit. And the goblin's like, okay! And just looking, and he walks out the room and goes into the bathroom. Goes, by the way, you're getting robbed right now. Bye. He just leaves. He's just freaking out.
Bye.
Okay, so animated armor, challenge rating 1. So one of these can be fought by a party of 4 level 1s. AC of 18. There is
what?
You basically have to,
wait, hold on. What? 18?
Yeah, you basically have at first level. You basically have to roll like a 17 or higher to hit this thing.
That's actually really scary.
And then it also has 33 HP. And at first level, you're normally dealing like maximum, maybe like 8
12, 13.
damage a
Oh,
turn.
okay. I was about to say 10 or 12, depending on who
it's-
you are. No?
It's anywhere from like 4 to 10 damage as like maximum that
Hot
you deal with.
diggity damn. I'm gonna run back here with my
Yeah.
archer.
So the HP is not really that big of a deal if you've got some decent damage, but the AC just keeps it alive for so
can
long.
keep
It's
going, I
ridiculous. And
guess.
they're like, yeah, this is valid for a challenge rating 1 monster. It's like, what?
Who came up with this bullshit?
Challenge rating is bullshit. Like, I've ranted about it before, but it seriously is just so stupid.
Mechanically problematic.
Yes.
I'm out of arrows again, and more arrows. And we're back. Shapauza. I think this might kill him, hopefully.
You probably equip a stack of arrows and your second arrow sword as well.
Oh. I don't know if I can do it. Oh, I can do it. Yay.
Just so you don't run out of arrows less quickly.
Ugh.
Why am I still over encumbered?
Yeah, I know they have a lot of voice actors I was not expecting to actually join them on their campaign. Like they got the guy from Kim Possible does Ron's voice to be in there too. I didn't know he was a part of the campaign until I saw him actually in the show.
Yeah, they have a lot of voice actor friends.
He's like, I'm getting into DND, and he just starts playing. He doesn't know that he has the spell Turn Undead, and they're dealing with a bunch of undead, and they're all trying to be nice and like imply that he has Turn Undead and using it. He doesn't know about it. I was like, oh, this is funny. Yeah. But by the way, Hero, if you want anything about D&D, definitely ask, cause like I enjoy talking about like all the little mechanics I'm starting to learn. I'm just learning more stuff. I still, cause I started playing Pathfinder on Steam. I think that Solasta and Baldur's Gate and Divinity even I think does a better job of presenting you information without overwhelming you. Because
oh yeah, no, Pathfinder is like
holy
basically
fuck.
like if you look
So
if you look at
messy.
D&D 3.5, that's like an advanced version of 5th edition. Pathfinder 1.0 or first edition is
Oh,
like
no, smack me.
is like a more advanced
Don't
D&D
smack me.
3.5.
What a
Pathfinder
motherfucker.
2e is an even more advanced version of Pathfinder 1e. So yeah, it's
Look at
there's a
you!
lot of information.
You
Yeah.
succeeded.
Like
You take half damage.
Pathfinder.
If you're
Pathfinder.
bad with option paralysis, you got to deal with it like every time you level up in Pathfinder.
It's so insane, dude. There's so many words. Oh my god, it's
yeah,
so
it's-
messy. Like I bought it for like $10. It was discounted, and like I'm trying to learn it. There's too much. It's too messy. Like I can't even enjoy the game. And the thing is, Pathfinder has this interesting thing where it switches between back and forth between real time and real time with pause, or you can also use turn based. Turn based in that game is way too slow because they keep throwing fights at you constantly.
Oh yeah, Pathfinder's a very combat heavy game.
I'm gonna hide again because it's gonna be fun. All right, go over here and see if they come at me. I'll stab them in the cheeks. Oh, we're going to like an orc stronghold. Hey, this will be fun. I'll go see my grandparents over here. Apparently, it was great.
That's gonna be scary.
But yeah, it looks cool. And they said that the entire game is supposed to be voice acted. What they meant is a lot of the game is voice acted, but not all of it. But you know what I find really funny? The Pathfinder game I played before this one has more voice acting, funny enough, which I found really surprising. Now I'm just like I'm having like trouble going between like Divinity and Pathfinder, because I'm like, I think I'll play more Divinity and try learning that one, but then I'm stuck on the island again, but I'm like, oh, I can use the mod to get off the island. Meanwhile, I'm just like, listen, I know that all this is gonna go away the moment fucking Baldur's Gate fucking 3 fully releases, and I'm gonna stick on that game forever, basically. Because goddamn, they really need to come out with a Baldur's Gate already. I'm just happy they have an actual date now. They're gonna add all the new characters and the new races and stuff. I just really want them to add my favorite race already. The half giants people. Oh, when it, Baldur's Gate's supposed to come out in August, essentially. The full release, and when it does release, I'm going to make a specific campaign for multiplayer for you guys and me to play with, and whenever you guys aren't around, I will play. Not a whole year. It's just this summer, basically. And then I will have a single player version of the thing while I play by myself. Hopefully, they'll make it so we can make our custom characters already for like party. Cause like I have a party idea that I want to do, and everyone keeps asking them to add goblins as a playable race. It's like at this point they have to add goblins. They have to add I keep fucking forgetting the thing that Grog is essentially the half giants.
Goliath.
Goliath. I love Goliaths. They're just so cool. Even though they're like the most basic fucking bitches, that I love them though. I love the fact that tieflings are then, or like I'm starting to like tieflings more now. At least in terms of like role play. I don't like playing as them though.
Really?
Yeah, they're not really my cup of tea in terms of playing. I like watching Weiss like make all these cool like pretty tieflings. But
you know the spellcaster and tieflings are charisma characters, so they're more with the spellcasters.
Yeah, I'm trying to get more into spellcasters though too.
There is one that gives +1 to strength.
Yeah.
One of the tieflings.
Oh,
I
okay.
don't think that's in the game. No, it is. It's the Zariel one.
It isn't in Baldur's Gate, yeah, but
Yeah.
but so strength is not a lot when you want to min-max things.
I'm not really
No,
that
but
into
it
min-maxing. I like the idea of role playing and enjoying stuff like that.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Oh my god, run away.
Like, I think I've talked about it before, but like if I did play actual D&D, I would probably be someone that wouldn't mid-max. I'd try to just enjoy the experience as best to my abilities and role play the characters.
I think that's the best way to do it, because the DM can always like tailor the difficulty to the party rather than it being like a set difficulty by a game developer.
Oh, we need thieves tools, Weiss.
Did you give my teeth?
I give back to you, or we break in this way
I can.
and not get into a direct fight, because I'm pretty sure they're gonna be waiting for us in front of this doorway.
I failed my thesis anyway.
Okay. But yeah, like I just love the idea of I tried to come up with a more fun idea, because like for a character, and I looked up like how many people like decide to make like monks a very particular kind of character, and everyone usually does like, oh, I was banned from the monastery, or I left the monastery because I didn't agree with their way of doing things. I'm like, can I just make a funny drunk guy who decided to just like fuck it and go like into the woods and just like be a monk? Like, that sounds more fun to me.
You know, there is Way of Drunken Fist, though. You don't have to be drunk to be able to do all of its cool stuff.
Hmm.
You can always RP it as that's what you do. But yeah, you don't actually have to be drunk to do Drunken Fist stuff.
I'm trying. Okay, is there any way around this? The lighting keeps changing whenever I move.
There is also the Way of the Soul Sun, which lets you just be a fucking Super Saiyan.
That sounds hilarious.
Yeah.
Oh wait, I found something. I think. What is this? Oh, we can climb. I found a hole. Hey.
Where did you find the hole?
Right here. We walked by it. I just found it right now.
Oh. I found another door. I wanna
Silly orcs can't figure out how to patch holes.
There's a trap here. Huh.
Oh.
I found another place I want to go to. Where do we go
I'm
first?
gonna let's go on this side. We're closer over this side. I'm just scared to move because I don't want to get jumped while you're over there.
First, I'm going to disarm the trashes, so there's a server on it.
A what?
Not one. I rolled on that one, disarming the trap. Never mind, I'm coming.
Immediately explodes.
That just didn't do anything.
I forgot what I was gonna say. Oh yeah, I wanted to make a drunk character who a monk who specifically like became a monk to keep himself more calm because he was like got infected with a curse and he turning into like a monster if he gets too angry, essentially, kind of like a pseudo werewolf kind of thing.
Pseudo Hulk
Werewolf thingy.
monk barbarian.
Yeah,
And then
kinda.
you could
Like a small
copy
multi-class to it.
the rage stuff.
Yeah, I'd have to tweak it a lot in terms of like mechanics for the character. He just drinks to like keep himself calm. His whenever he gets into a bar fight, he refuses to actually fight people. So he'll like kind of like just dodge and move out of the way, just be like, "Whoops, I'm sorry," and just like spill things in their faces. So yeah, he'll switch between being a monk and then a barbarian essentially when he goes into rage mode. So that'd be fun.
Funny, I don't have a lot of funny ideas for backgrounds or role playing thing, but I have funny ideas for the class mix-ups. Like that you might get work something up with role playing. Like one of the most giant, as one of the other style, but the idea in my head that I wanna do one day is the most giant, the most biggest paper race ever. Druid, but a druid then, and the only thing he can transform into is like a tiny mouse. Like you see this big bulky guy, and then suddenly he's a mouse.
His only ability, his only animal shaped thing is a mouse.
Yeah, that's a big bulky guy, and then suddenly turns into a mouse, just keeping on going.
The thing is, animal shape is such a problem in terms of mechanics because you can literally turn to almost anything if your DM lets you. Like, oh, yeah. I'm a bird. All right, now I'm a whale. I'm gonna land on top of somebody and kill them.
Yeah,
Christ.
It's based off of CR.
Yeah, so it's a scary stuff.
Like, you do have to get to a certain level before you can turn into something with a swimming speed, and then you have to get to a higher level before you can turn into something with a flying speed. But because it's a CR thing, it's like, oh, I could just turn into like an ant and crawl through like the tiniest gaps and like spy on everything and like.
Yeah, that's my idea.
Like
a big bulky guy that turns into a mouse just to spy on things.
You could make it so he just turns into a small thing specifically. It's just like I can only, and people are like, look, you're like, why don't you turn it into a bear? I can only turn into small things.
Yeah, something like that. Like I can only turn into small things. Yeah, I want to be small.
He's like a humongous buff brooding guy, but he's actually like this guy who's like, I just really want to be small, okay?
Yeah, that's my plan. That's
God,
what I want to do. That's what I want to do one day.
Not you funny.
Or a bar, but instead of the typical happy-go-lucky bar, just the edgiest bar imaginable.
The edgiest bar imaginable.
The edgiest bar from I hate life. Let me sing a song of I hate life.
I've also been like debating if I did do it like to make a really like a noble kid essentially who's like just super. I want to make him as like annoying as possible, just so life can keep fucking him in the face. You know, like I would love the DM to specifically put my character through hell because he's such a dumb cunt. Just like, oh wait, we're traveling with an orc? I don't want to travel with an orc. What if he gives me fleas? It's like, what?
Orc is my main orc rages.
Orc rage is like, listen. I know that your kind likes to bathe in my blood, but could you just not do that? That'd be great.
God.
Exactly.
You have to do that with a very specific group.
Oh yeah. I'd be pissing people off a lot. The thing is, I want him to eventually like be more open and learn to like not be that near the end of the campaign, just to get him to calm down. Because I do like having characters go through character arcs. Like I want him to start as shitty as possible and then be loved by everyone near the end. Because I feel like I love manipulating emotions in that way.
What if my idea from a big guy, bully guy that turns from small things? What if he starts to small things because he is embarrassed about being too big and stuff? And then after a while he just opens up and becomes like the being big and actually allows himself to transform into a bear and stuff as well. But later on,
he accepts his body for what it is. He just starts turning into a big thing. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've come up with a lot of ideas for like characters. The thing for me, I use D&D characters as a way for me to practice voice acting too. Cause like when I do a noble, when I do a noble, I'm like, I just want to be like really, I just want people to like me, and I want to go out there and be super like confident, and then probably act like a cunt. It'd be great. Wait, what's this? Trolls? Okay, cool.
Trolls and goblins.
All right, everyone's gonna go in the front. The noble's gonna be in the back, and we're just gonna you do what you're good at, killing. I'll order you around because you all need brains. This is fine. I'll come up with a strategy.
You don't need brains. You don't even have brains.
Yeah, basically.
That would be my orc impression. Just the orc and actually, you don't even have brains. You front me back.
It was like, we're going into a town now. I'm gonna be in charge. I'll take care of it. Don't worry. Please stay at the gate and do not kill anyone. This is like, oh, he's gonna be so fucking annoying.
Yeah.
Beer? No, I'll have wine, thank you. It's like, go fuck yourself. You drink the goddamn beer. We always sell beer here. It's like, can you imagine?
I really want to do D&D one
This is
day.
a
Just to
tavern.
roleplay.
We sell ale and mead.
Sir, we only sell ale and mead here. Just like,
Wine is a bit
the
too,
audacity.
pricey.
It's
Well,
It's
if
like-
you want the high life, you can always go back to, well, your high life.
exactly.
Oh, I see the troll.
Oh, hey, troll. How's it going?
This troll is a public occasion. And we are asleep.
Oh, we're asleep? By the shit! I didn't realize we were asleep. That's so bad. At least they're hitting me. I'm fine. This is good. This is fine. I resist all of this. I'm gonna rage so badly.
He woke you up.
I've also thought about making a goblin too. I just want to be a little thief, little shink shink.
I like the idea of creating characters for D&D. But I don't know if I would actually be good at role-playing the characters I wanna.
Oh, I would love to roleplay the goblins.
Yeah, I would love to try to do it, but I don't know if I would actually be
keep
good
your
at it.
the thing is for me when it comes to the noble young prince thing, I need to set down a specific voice for him. I still haven't gotten it down. The goblins are really easy though. They're fun.
It can be kind of hard to roleplay certain characters over a long period of time, because at a certain point it starts becoming like your decisions rather than your character's decisions.
That's one of the things I have to like. I want to make sure I want to make their decisions, not my decisions.
Yeah, that can be hard. Did you know that goblins and all goblinoids originally came from the Feywild?
They never taught me that.
Yeah,
I don't know this. No.
Their current god
Take that.
actually just like conquered their entire race and like killed their gods and then became their yeah. He's a real asshole.
I love that idea because if you told that to a goblin character that I would make, you'd be like, no, my god likes me.
No, the god of goblins actually hates goblins, and all goblins fear death because of that. Like, they don't want to die because they don't want to go to the afterlife, because the afterlife is just serving that god on an eternal battlefield.
That's hilarious. I mean, I could change it and just make him like so scared of dying because he doesn't want to go to like meet that guy that he actually like, will abandon you guys to stay alive.
Yeah, I mean, like when you're a player character, like if you're a goblin, you don't have to worship that god. Like you can worship another god and hopefully go to a better afterlife.
Oh, so if you worship the god, okay. I thought if you were a goblin in general, okay.
I mean, if you're in a goblin tribe, you're basically forced to worship because that's just how the hierarchy of goblin society works.
I realized that like, oh, you know what'd be funny? Like if you so let's set up the situation, right? You start asking the goblin about like that god. He'll just be like, ah, I left that god a long time ago. Total cunt. Well, so why did you leave your family? Something about stealing too much from them. I don't know.
Let me try out fear.
Tired of being beat up after they caught me stealing.
Yeah. Just like
Fear is like a weak going spell. Nice.
our chief our chief decided to beat me up after I possibly wanted to borrow some of his ale. So I lit him on fire. So I just lit him on fire. Just to kill this. Oh my god, what the hell is that?
Fear.
Oh, cool.
But
Yeah,
the big dude does not get scared, he made it successful.
Oh, fuck him.
The small dude on top got scared though.
This giant pike is gonna be very useful against this giant fucking monster because I can just stab him in the face.
That was a lucky hit.
Ow. It's fine. Keep hitting me, please.
No.
I wonder how many how many players have made a barbarian that gets off on getting hit.
It's probably quite a high number.
I'm not saying this text
My
message.
warlock is still asleep.
I'm not saying this text message right now. You're still asleep? Oh my god.
My warlock is still asleep.
I think you gotta get hit. So we're basically just having a fight while you're sleeping. God damn it.
One more turn and I should wake up. It's just one more
A
turn.
shove or something to wake them up.
Possibly, yeah.
Yeah, you could wake me up.
Do you want?
Attack or something.
Yeah.
No, there should be an option to wake me up as well, I think, if you just hover with your mouse over me, maybe.
Oh yeah, like the help button or that. I'm thinking of.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like no, you have, in body you have a help button, but this button you can help people as well, like medicine checks and stuff. And that might also work on sleeping, I don't know.
I'm gonna just turn that.
Just
I'm not seeing
shoot
my
him.
phone right now because my family's not listening to me. I'm busy. Go away. Leave me alone. I'm not here. I don't exist.
Kindly fuck off now.
Please, thank you. Go away. Can I shoot? I should probably shoot some of these goblins. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's probably a good idea. Here, go and get fucked.
You
Cool.
have them
I just
One
realized.
shot, one kill.
I have a bear. I should probably use the bear.
But you cannot use it because we're in combat.
Oh yeah, fuck
Remember.
me. I forgot.
The bag is out combat only.
God damn it.
The summon.
Reckless. Reckless. Eat shit. God, this halberd's so sexy.
You miss.
After this fight, I'll go see what they want. Hopefully something small. It's like they're gonna...
Probably not.
Probably not.
Probably gonna be something really stupid.
Can you help me move this one thing? Because you have a penis and I'm too lazy to move it myself because I'm a lady. I had this whole conversation with Lisa earlier.
Woke myself up.
My mom and sister constantly tried to make an excuse that since I'm a guy, I should be doing certain things. Then I try to make the argument of, all right, where's my sandwiches and where's my food? And they get mad at me. Just like, no, that's not how this is gonna work.
I woke myself up.
Just like if you guys want me to lift things and take trash out and do all this shit that you think guys should be doing for their family, you should be making me fucking like
Yeah.
food. That's all I'm saying.
If you want the this ideal image of stereotypical family man, then you gotta do your part as well.
Exactly. Like I told them before. Like I've told them. You don't need to, like, they keep adding on top of it, you're a guy, you should be doing this. All you need to do is, like, just tell me to throw out the goddamn trash. Stop making my dick
Yeah.
part of the conversation.
Yeah, it's just like, could you help with this? At no point does it need
Exactly.
to be about your gender.
Yeah, it's fucking stupid. Because, like, yesterday, my sister was like, oh, no one threw out the nobody threw out our trashes yesterday. I guess I gotta set up reminders. I'm like, and I told her, like, nobody includes you. You know that, right?
You know? Yeah, exactly.
And she got pissy. And I was like, well.
This is one of the reasons why I like living by myself. Is like I rely on myself.
It's one of the reasons I refuse to date. Fucking hell. Alright, these goblins are surrounding the shit out of us. It's pissing me off. Go away.
Okay, but if there was like an understanding that like there was like a specific schedule of like who would do what chores and when, and it was agreed upon by both people, would that be less of a problem?
Yeah, I would love that. That's what me and Jordan or Bro have talked about this already. Where if we all like live together and roommates and stuff, we're all gonna have a schedule and we have to do dishes, throw out the trash, and do all this stuff. And we all agree. And I told my family that shit already. They don't do it.
I'm very much looking forward to the next episode of Licorice Recoil because that's a thing that comes up and it's very funny.
Reckless. Bitches.
And that's one dead stroll. Never mind.
Son of a bitch. I feel like I missed twice in a row. Motherfucker! With a reckless and bardic inspiration twice?
No.
Ah! That I am
Look at the- look at
I'm
today.
so angry. I'm so
Today
angry.
is not a lucky day.
I am furious.
Today is not our lucky day.
Fuck. You know what the one thing that I'm happy about that my family will never come up here and like directly bother the shit out of me because my dog is between them and me. and they all don't want to deal with my dog. Because he comes up, he's like, yo, want to play, let's go. Want to play? The dog just like, go away. And my dog also smells right now because he hasn't gotten a bath in a while because it's winter. And they won't let me use their bathtub to clean him. Because apparently dog germs give you cancer. At least that's what I think they believe, because they're stupid.
What?
I'm making what I assume is what they're thinking, because that's the only thing I can think of. Because my family doesn't, like, really understand how germs work. So, like...
Well, yeah, no, you...
Yeah.
Right.
So they treat dog germs... Like, don't get me wrong, yeah, dogs are not as clean as and hygienic as, like, humans. Yeah, but, like, if he fucking, I don't know, just had a bath, and you don't want to touch him because you think it's gross, that doesn't make any sense, because this is as clean as he's gonna get. If, like, they're like, oh, you're leaving your dog up in the attic, you're disgusting. Why? Because, like, he has his room, he's over there. I mop the floor every like, week. I vacuum all the time. I have multiple vacuums for him. I brush him. I brush his teeth. I trim his nails. I trim his paws. I do everything. And they treat him like he's a fucking walking garbage bag. It's just like...
No. I can imagine them thinking the same thing of a cat, even though cats are incredibly hygienic.
Oh, they think cats are the most... They think cats are worse. They think cats are worse.
You know what this probably is? This is probably them deflecting their own insecurities onto your dog.
Oh, they're incredibly stupid. They think cats are worse because they lick themselves.
Brain down there for a second.
Yeah, they think cats are worse because cats don't take baths and they keep licking themselves.
How they clean themselves?
Yes. I am aware. I know. Cats are literally more hygienic than like dogs by a long fucking.
Cats are incredibly hygienic.
Yeah, and don't forget, these are the same people who don't know how rats work, because rats are technically super clean too.
Oh, yeah, rats are even cleaner than cats.
Yeah, but they don't like it, because if that landed on him, I would have laughed my fucking ass off.
Oh, that would have been so good.
Look how close that was! God damn it!
Oh, that would have been so good.
That's so goddamn close. I'm so mad.
Game just fucking teasing us like that. Like, you want it? You want it? Oh.
Captain.
Hold
Yeah,
firm. You've enjoyed
You can take one of my characters.
They just regened, you sons of bitches.
Oh yeah, trolls do that. Trolls are assholes.
We had to deal with a mutated Minotaur, which I'm still editing currently a video of us dealing with that mutated Minotaur, because he one-shot everyone that isn't me. It was horrendous. Taylor was there.
I survived him as well one time.
Oh, you survived one hit, yeah. But some HP left. Fucking Taylor was there, and they were all laughing because my reactions were literally me just going, ah! Every 10 seconds. Yeah, I'm having Joe just murder all these fucking goblins. They're too annoying. Fuck them. Yeah, eat shit. They're dead? Alright, we're good. Fuck it. You are going reckless again? Giant.
This again.
Fuck you. Holy shit. What did I roll for that damage? Oh, boy.
You rolled a nat 20, so yeah.
A nat 20, but what I get for damage, I think was,
10 to 16.
So I got a 26. Oh. That's pretty good. Could be worse. I'm gonna kill that one.
And the thing is, you be happy you rolled for you used reckless. Because if you didn't, your first dice was a nat 1. Your second dice was a nat 20.
Oh.
Because you used reckless, you had advantage. So you took your highest dice.
Oh, okay.
If you didn't do it, if you didn't use reckless, you would have rolled a nat 1.
I will almost always use reckless. I'm a reckless bastard.
Yep. But what I'm saying is, if you didn't use reckless, you would have rolled a nat 1.
Oh no, my friend, that's because it's my birthday. I was like, no, it was the other day.
Arcana Oli Balmis.
Okay, just to keep you on roll. Not that you will die from a goblin, but I don't want to see you die because of a goblin.
So I found out something recently. Okay, I didn't find this out recently. I've been dealing with this for a while. I don't really care that much for my birthday. It's not really something that I like look forward to all that much. I don't really care all that much for it. It's never been something that I've cared. Maybe it's an ADHD thing, God, or Northern Virginia. We just don't care. We're aging. Who fucking cares? But like every time I tell my people at my job, I'm like, oh yeah, that was my birthday. And I explain to them like the whole thing with like Odin and all this shit happened to me the entire day. It is a neurodivergent thing. Josie doesn't care either. They're all just like, oh, how can you not care about your birthday? Like, I don't fucking care. It's like, yeah, fucking, like, are you guys gonna throw me a fucking party? Give me alcohol? No? Then I'm not gonna care.
Yeah,
like-
more important things to worry about.
Nah, honestly. Oh, he's dead. There you go. All right, I'll go loot everything and then I'll go. Captain, you want to join us?
I need to do some D&D prep.
Okay.
Honestly.
See, I like how Joe explained it. A long time ago, two people fucked and now I have to pay
Ugh.
bills.
Troll song.
And now I have to deal with life, taxes, and eventually death.
Nah, honestly.
What fun.
Hold on, let me just grab all this shit. All right. I'm going to go downstairs and see what they want. Not knowing them, they're probably already done with it. And they're going to frown at me when I come downstairs. Even though they know I'm not supposed to be fucking getting bothered right now.
Have fun.
Because I specifically do not check my phone while I'm bidding. While I'm streaming. Hold on, let me just get on
Good luck.
that. Okay. Be right back. Hi everyone, welcome back to another Grimgar video. Since last week's video went so well, which we talked about the Dread Knights from Grimgar, which is Ronta's guild. This week we're talking about Hadahiro, the main protagonist's guild, the Thieves Guild. Due to the fact that this is the main character's guild, we have a lot more information about this guild specifically than we do about other guilds. We know a lot about how they started out, and we know a lot about their main rules and code of conduct. So like last week's video, we're gonna go into the history of the guild, the way the guild is perceived by everyone else in the world, and how the world treats the guild's members, tactics, strategies, and what they're meant to do in a party, their equipment, and then their skills, and then some fun facts at the end of the video. Before we begin, please hit the like button, share, and actually let me know what your favorite class of Grimgar actually is in the comments. And don't forget, after this video goes up, I'm going to be putting another poll asking you guys what guild you guys want me to do next. Also, for anybody who's curious, I do actually have a gaming page here on YouTube and on Twitch. I've been playing a D&D game called Baldur's Gate, and it's very similar to Grimgar in a way. We're going to fight goblins, monsters, orcs, stuff like that. And I love playing it. Me and my friends have been having a lot of fun. And if you guys want to see me do that, check the description down below. But without further ado, let's begin. So to give you a good understanding of how a Thieves Guild actually works in Grimgar, imagine the Assassin's Guild from Skyrim mixed with the Thieves Guild from Skyrim. The guild does both of these things very well. They're really good assassins, and they're really, really good at just stealing shit. Years and years and years before the beginning of the story of Grimgar, the Thieves Guild was better known as the Black Widows Association. It's a secret organization that was essentially focused on assassinations. When the kingdom of Arabakia, which is essentially humans, started to push into the frontier, Black Widow decided to start helping and assisting them in exchange for their imprisoned comrades. And eventually, when Black Widow started to associate themselves with Arabakia more, they threw away their name as Black Widow and became the Thieves Guild. This is why we have the Thieves Guild in Alterna. Similar to the Dread Knights Guild, the Thieves Guild has very, very little rules. They more have a code of conduct that they are asked to follow, but they don't necessarily need to follow because, you know, the thieves. The code is actually pretty simple. Basically, do not operate in an area claimed by another thief. Basically, you can't have two thieves in one party. No stealing or conducting business in another thief or fellow member's area. So, same exact rule, just twice for some reason. This rule is kind of broken all the time in the light novel, because you see thieves working, yes, in different parties, but they're still working in the same area. So this one is being ignored quite often. The Thieves Guild also has some of the most members we've seen in the light novel. And while thieves are not treated as poorly as Dread Knights, every time Hadahiro tells someone that he's a thief, they do kind of give him a really weird look, mainly because you're telling them that you're a thief. And the word thief still has negative connotations. And most thieves probably avoid telling other people what class they actually are, unless they have to. And unlike Dread Knights, thieves have a lot of members! Starting with Hadahiro, Solasta, who is the member of Renji's party, Ogu, Shoko, Nono, god, these fucking names, Asumi, Sakanami. If allowed, most thieves will avoid head-to-head combat at all costs. They're way better at just sneaking around and backstabbing enemies when their teammates are getting their attention. This is what Hadahiro does most times. They're also amazing scouts, and due to the fact that thieves usually have to stand back and watch their teammates get the attention of enemies, this gives characters like Hadahiro really good information because he gets to watch the enemies a lot more than you would if you were, say, a warrior. Thieves primarily use very, very light armor, obviously. As I have stated in the past video, the anime actually gives the characters better starting armor than the light novel and the manga, specifically because in the light novel and the manga, they want you to know just how bad it is starting out in Grimgar. In the anime, Haru is given light leather armor, a throwing knife on his chest, and a knife. You know, stuff that you would want to start a stealthy character out with. In the manga and the light novel, he starts with used clothes, a very long scarf, and one knife. These are all used and hand-me-downs from dead thieves, and due to the fact that Grimgar follows a lot of like D&D rules for thieves, they are usually equipped with very light weapons like knives, short swords. They can even use bludgeoning weapons as well, as long as they are light. Hadahiro has used a sap, which is a bludgeoning little baton thing, essentially. Picture a police baton. You just like smack them in the head with it. It's kind of small, doesn't do that much damage, but it does concuss their enemies, especially if they're goblins. And he sometimes uses this sap with some of his skills. And he has also used a stiletto, which is a small piercing knife. It's just for piercing, and he has done some serious damage with this thing until eventually it broke down. He couldn't use it anymore. But it was really getting kills for him for a while. And if they are actually following D&D rules, this means that thieves can probably use rapiers as well. But we have not actually seen that in the story yet. Now for skills and abilities. Lockpick, or pick. It's self-explanatory. You lockpick things. I don't know how else to describe that. There is one restriction, though. You do need something called Thieves' Tools, which is a very D&D thing, and I love that very much. Hit or slap. Essentially, the thief slashes at the enemy's wrist to make them weaker grip on their weapons, or flat out drop their weapons. It's usually used as a surprise attack while fighting enemies. Backstab. You stab them in the back. That's the ability. I don't know what else to say. You stab them in the back. Hi, this is Editor Red. I realize there is something I can add to this. Backstab is one of those abilities you have to train over and over and over again, because just because you stab someone in the back does not mean that you hit a vital spot. Hadahiro trains backstab so often that it becomes one of his best skills. Hadahiro practices so much that he started realizing that he's stabbing enemies in the vital spots when he starts feeling resistances towards his knife. So, for example, when he's stabbing someone in the heart, he's feeling the rib cage pushing against the knife. Or if he goes for the kidneys, he's just feeling the hip bone pushing against the knife if he's stabbing them from behind. Yes, the light novel goes into a lot of detail of how Hadahiro can kill people and other monsters by stabbing them in certain vital spots. It's kind of crazy. Stealth walk, or sneaking, is a skill that allows the thief to walk supernaturally silent. SWAT is essentially a defensive skill used by the thieves to deflect incoming attacks. On the Wikipedia, it says it's used to cause the enemy to lose their balance and fall to the ground, but I have never actually seen that in the light novel. I could be wrong about that, though, honestly, but I don't remember in the light novel ever seeing Hadahiro cause an enemy to lose their footing, but I could just be wrong about that, honestly. Shatter, or knee shatter, has the thief kick the enemy in the knee, causing them to fall over. If done appropriately, can cause the knee to break. Damn. Widowmaker, or spider, I prefer spider, it just sounds like it's less wasteful as a word, is a grappling ability usually used to restrain an enemy and then stab them in a vital spot. Unlike most of the abilities we have on this list, I can't actually give you the cost of learning the skill. It is 40 silver. This ability does not work on bigger and stronger enemies because they can break out of this very easily, especially if they're small thieves like Hadahiro. Arrest, a martial art ability that uses armbar techniques that causes the enemy to fall over and be pinned down. And if you have the right equipment, you can probably pin them down and tie them up. Pilfer, or burglary, is basically just pickpocketing and stealing shit without people noticing, which, yeah, this is one of the skills that Hadahiro thought about getting. He probably should have gotten this one. Assault, by the way, this costs 1 gold and 20 silver. That's a lot of money. It's a method that straight up aims to kill an opponent without any hesitation. The thief goes into a flurry of physical attacks so fast that the enemy cannot respond to the incoming attacks. Hadahiro describes it as unlocking a part of his brain, making himself go faster and hit harder for a short amount of time. After he uses this ability, however, he does get a small debuff and gets exhausted. So it's best used as a last resort, because you leave yourself pretty wide open if you don't get the kill. Stealth, the ultimate thief skill, allows the thief to conceal their presence entirely. Sometimes they can even do this out in the open. The skill has 3 subparts to it, so the thief needs to learn 3 whole skills to utilize stealth appropriately. All right, hello?
Hide, eliminate your...
I have
I'm gonna have to end the stream and come back later. These fucking...
Really?
They're fucking another level of stupid. I can't even deal with my family right now.
Yeah.
I'm gonna save... And
I'm
I'll...
happy I don't need to deal with you.
I won't fucking throw them out the fucking window. They don't fucking listen to save their goddamn lives. They're now moving all of my father's furniture out of his room so my mom can move in. And I told them multiple times I'm going to be busy today, so if you guys are doing anything, I'll be able to help you after 7. They're not listening. They're being stupid. I'm not in the mood to deal with them. I'll be back again in probably maybe an hour if I stream again. So, yeah.
Yeah.
All right.